What's up, guys? I welcome you in this wonderful video. So we are here today to analyze V75. So let us just jump into my chart and see what we can observe. There is something very interesting that I want to show you. Firstly, let me just show you something in a very high time frame. I know majority of us, we are scalpers, but we have to make sure that we are in sync with what is happening in a high time frame. So here we are on a 4-hour, and we are seeing a very interesting behavior, or a very interesting move that is taking place here. We can see that the market has been moving all the way up. Maybe if I can start there, it has been moving up, and then now it is also moving up. But we are now observing something which is very eye-catching. This in transition that is taking place here, and you have seen on the 1 hour. I will also go back there. It appears as a range. Now, this in transition that is taking place here, it indicates to us something very important, because you can see where it is playing out. It is in a very important level. This is the same level where this transition began its own range. This is the area where the buyers handed over the price to the sellers, and because of this huge wave of the sellers going down, which broke this low here, it is a very important level. We can't ignore this level, and we also can't ignore the intensity or the momentum of this wave, which is going all the way down. And obviously we're not expecting such a huge move going all the way down, having observed this momentum. And if you can observe how it corrected, looking at this corrective wave and then looking at the next one, you can see that there's a huge difference. This corrective is a little bit smaller, this one is a little bit bigger, which tells us something. And then now coming to this area, observing or seeing a transition coming in at this level, which is almost at the same level where this transition began. It really is a very important signal which should not be ignored. So this can indicate a coming downward move, because if you see a transition, we know that it is usually whereby the buyers, they are handing over to the sellers, or maybe the sellers, they are handing over to the buyers. So we know that when we begin to see horizontal levels or ranges, it is usually in areas of reversals. That's why I had to come to this time frame, so that we know what we are looking for. So this transition can be an indication of a downward move that is coming in. Not just that the downward move is going to act as a corrective, but this downward move can be an entire game changer in terms of trends, because this uptrend, it is starting to be to entice us to doubt it, because of how huge this corrective is compared to the previous correctives. So it can be a new trend that is coming in, which will be a downward trend, and to catch that trend earlier is very beneficial. So let's go to a little bit of a good time frame, or a small time frame. Here we are on the 30 minutes. Let me just erase all those black lines. So here we are on the 30 minutes, and on the 30 minutes you can see we can go down into the transition and see everything that is happening there. And you can see the transition, if I may pick maybe just a horizontal line like that and put it there, and maybe the color to be a little bit vibrant. So you can see this range with this support level on my red line here, and if I may add another level, you can see that there is some kind of a resistance level above there. And you know, as traders, that we can either trade the range, or we can take advantage of a breakout, which is beneficial. The latter case is beneficial, taking advantage of a breakout. But then the question is, how will you know if a breakout is coming in? You will know if a breakout is coming in when now these buyers inside the range, when they are now failing to push all the way towards that resistance. So firstly, you will have to observe by a high if maybe the breakout doesn't come now, because it can come now like this, or it can start slowly and then happen all the way as the market proceeds. And when you see something like this, you'll know that this will be an indication that, okay, now the buyers are struggling. It is likely that the sellers, they're going to take the market down. So it can be either of these cases. It can either be a breakout which happens all of a sudden, and if a breakout happens just all of a sudden, you don't have to act there and there. You have to wait for some kind of a retest. So my point is, whatever that you do with this market right now, you have to keep in mind that it is in a transition, and there's likely that a breakout is going to happen on the downside. So whatever trade you take, make sure that your trade is favoring the sellers. I'll just keep it short and I'll just leave it there. So thank you for watching this video.